Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, new exciting here, Total War episode. We're now off to Total War Attila, sort of the core game, the grand campaign, playing the Western Roman Empire on Legendary. Yes, I decided on Legendary after all, since, well, I realized I don't have to worry about war weariness, which is basically sort of the thing that really makes it all come crashing down your heads. We're basically the Western Roman Empire, holding here, well, most of Western Europe, if not all of it. England and sort of bits of Africa, alongside the Eastern Roman Empire here, are great friends. Technically, it was one empire, just sort of different parts ruled from different capitals for, logistical administrative purposes. But in essence, they saw themselves as one big Roman Empire. It wasn't like, alright, we're the Western guys, you're the Eastern guys. You suck, by the way. It wasn't quite like that. Though they weren't exactly friends either. There were definitely issues there as things progressed very quickly between Rome and Constantinople. Constantinople is there. Just a few bits there. I've added a few mods here, different sorts of amount of room to partly sort out. But the thing is that basically they gave a really weird sort of force composition availability in units, and also just to make them look a bit neater, and also something similar to some of the barbarian units as well, so they look kind of nice as well. Don't know how they look, but hopefully it'll be alright. First off, though, we will be probably looking in here to functional specialization, then we'll head towards classical philosophy, but I want to be able to get a bit better troops than just the very basics right away. Of course, we got a vast empire to manage, a lot of borders. We are at war with several barbaric kingdoms. We got some within our sort of more nomadic ones within our realm as well. That's going to have to be dealt with. Of course, we also got some smaller realms in the south, including the Garamantians. Could also be a bit of a problem there, depending on how we handle. First off, though, look at how things looking internally. Flavius Stilicho, I think he was a Goth, or not Vandal, or rather managed things there in a bit of a nasty way. Gonna quickly pop some things in there, sort of so we can build up then, actually get some bonuses going in the longer run. Is rather what we like. What can our Emperor do besides becoming a general, because otherwise he's quickly going to cause troubles for the rest of us. What does Virius Nicomanius Flavianus do? Alright. Something, and we got a few other bits so they can sort of do work as governors. Jolly good. Spain is a bit of a troublesome region, so we'll be looking into hopefully getting some people to work on that amongst other things, though. I suppose we have a place we can actually hire a priest right away. Oh, there we go. Orator, Senator. We're going with this here.
What do you wish of me?
That should allow us to somehow mitigate the western Spain, at least for the first part. One army will probably have to sort of move down there, although we got one there to sort of take care of the worst. And otherwise, the big plan is basically not one step back for the most part. If you have to, of course we will, but we'll try to maintain the Roman Empire, if not downright expand it in the face of the enemies of Rome, those damn dirty barbarians. Filthy barbarians. Now, of course, it's not going to be easy just for the armies. Of course, we have to rely on something as well, and that is diplomacy. Specifically, we have to rely on them not exactly being friends with each other.
Feasting and hunting than listening.
So there we go. Bit of payment, perhaps. Alright, there we go. With that, we've already sent someone against the Jutes. We also got the Geats and we got the Danes here. They could definitely be a problem for us in the longer run. So we'll sort of look into that. Let's see if these might not be up for something.
Speak ill.
Nope. How are they on
You have the
wars?
ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
Perhaps the Saxons. Perhaps a bit of gold. No. We also got the Antians here. They're probably not going to be our friends, but
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
We could use them for something. Okay, just a quick look here. Nope. Armenia, they're too far away. Bastanians.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better
right,
please
they
my
admire
ears.
the Eastern Romans. That doesn't really help us, though, since we're the Western ones. Caledonians, might they be
Gods
interested
of
in a bit
the
of trade?
afterlife, spare my...
Nope. Eastern Romans obviously a bit friendly. Got the Abdanians.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my arse.
Yeah, they're gonna be a problem. Franks.
We have need of talk, I'm
Diplomat,
sure.
reliable,
We also
culturally
need
tolerant,
good
religious.
food,
Holy crap,
a
he's
warm
gonna be a
fire,
good friend.
and warm women.
There we go. Gonna use them as a bulwark against the other chaps.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar.
They actually have something we really like though. So let's see if we can't. No, damn it. The Garamantians are sort of there. Trading with them, they're kinda not gonna be trouble, but they could be.
Speak quickly and well. Speak it.
Could you perhaps be keen on the Saxons? Yes. Bingo. It's all about checking those opportunities. You can never quite know if there's something there might be. You sort of have to look about it. Of course, it also has to be sort of logistically sensible. It doesn't really matter, you know, if it's half across Europe, then you're kind of like, oh, hey, would you like to go warm? They go short. It's not going to help you if they're, of course, too far away. And some of them do sort of initially actually sort of have natural things you can sort of exploit, so that also helps if you do a bit of, how should I say, trial and error. There you go. So sort of putting a few here on the Quadians, a few on the Saxons, a bit on the Jutes. The Huns, could they be...
you that I have no stomach for the meek. Oh, nice.
No? They're not friends with us anyway, so that's no good.
What you say had better please my ears.
Alright, let's see if a bit of money does it. And whatever again we can sort of do to stave off the wolf at the door for a bit, that is going to help us. Again, at the same time, we don't want to spend too much on it. So those sort of things we sort of have to keep in mind.
Come, let me hear your talk.
Alright, they can probably be persuaded with a bit of gold. Let's do that. Bingo. It's not going to be a lot, but it might just be, again, what we kind of need to sort of gain a bit of an extra boost there. That's rather what we are looking for. The Marians looking...
Welcome, friend. Welcome.
Yes.
Come, sit. Enjoy the pleasures of my home, and let us find accord.
Of course, of course. I'm more than eager to empty your coffers. I mean, trade with you. Whew. I can probably pay for some bribes. I mean, diplomatic bits. The Swabians, let's see if we can't push them out, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like them if they decide to. There we go. Push them against the Quadians, that's going to help us. The Thuringians.
Speak quickly and well.
And yeah, I'm sorry, you know, this might not quite be what everybody wants, you know, the big
dogs.
Byzantine simulator here. But, guess not. Vandals.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
No. You'd figure, you know, they seem to not like them at all. You kind of figure, oh hey, would you kindly beat up these people for a nice out of gold, but apparently not. Saxons? You just need something here to stave off the wolves for a bit. No. You got the Visigoths.
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not waste time. Better spend it hunting.
Alright. So that's sort of, I think, initially some work they're done. Obviously, there can probably be more done, but This is probably what got a better chance
Before
of
you
actually
say
pulling
anything,
off.
know that I have an amulet against the evil eye. Dark sorcery will gain you naught.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy. I mean, I could try, but that's going to be a very, very long route.
Welcome.
Could get them into a trade
Speak.
agreement.
Come on.
Yes,
Do
we've got
not
a
waste
few
time.
more
Better
going.
spend it hunting.
If possible, they don't want to pay too much again. Alright, let's just say that is it in terms of diplomacy. I think we got a bit of a boost there in our economy, so that's good. We also got to sort a lot of provinces, because currently, again, we sort of, where is it? Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a mess. Region wealth, Spain, sort of more the wealthy, a bit Africa here, some in Italy, a lot of the northern provinces, not so much. Public order-wise, Spain, here, looking a bit... I mean, besides, you know, a bit of a core territories here, it's not looking frightfully easy. Growth-wise, again, sort of centered here, a bit here and there. Religion, sanitation, immigrants, which is also something you have to keep in mind. As to Western Rome, we'll be getting a lot of them, so that's going to cause problems, though we do get less from it. So essentially, it's more of an economic boost for us in the longer run. Food-wise, again, we also need to do some work. We particularly need to keep Africa, since that's really going to be fertile territory, and also perhaps a bit here. Looks also a bit decent. So, oh wait, that's food, that's here, fertility again. That's basically sort of what we really want to keep here, if possible. England, not so much, though. We'll try. I mean, it's, you know, decent territory, plus I think it gives us some smaller bonuses. I mean, there's all these, for example, and that gives us a bit there due to the presence of other religions. So, I mean, it does give us a bit of stability in a sense. So yeah, we've got a lot here to work with. One of the big advantages of the Western Romans is we do actually have the ability to build garrisons, which is not something any other faction can. Not even the Eastern Romans can build garrisons. In fact, we got one pretty big here in Argentorum. Garrison encampment can be further upgraded to the garrison quarters, but rather means we have a sizable unit there ready to defend in the name of Rome. There's a bit there to go with. We also got some armies that are not in a quite good condition. We'll probably need to somehow strengthen England, so we'll be moving up one army there. Other ones to remain here. We'll be moving up to Colonia Agrippina, since that's a bit more risking to actually get swarmed by filthy barbarians. We're shifting our one army here towards it to support around Savaria, where one army is still recuperating a bit. We will reinforce it with some Limitani, though the cohorse is actually technically cheaper. Let's run some cohorts then. Also, I think we'll be sort of putting that one out, since, I mean, it's nice and all, but it's a bit expensive, to put it mildly. I mean, not expensive, but it doesn't really add a lot to the Empire. I'd rather say, add a governor's house, which gives more wealth, bit better public order. We don't really need the unit experience, for example. Of course, I could just wreck it down and set up something else. Then again, I'd rather, for example, set this up and set there as well. Set up for research, get a bonus there before we lose that one as well. So we'll wreck that. Convert that. And we'll be setting up a fountain here to help with the sanitation there. It's going to be a rather slow, arduous work here getting things running, to put it mildly. We got some serious issues there. Food-wise, there's going to be problems. That's something else we need to look into. Because while we might overall have food, the problem is it only really applies to the armies. The food does not really distribute itself between the provinces. So if you don't have enough food elsewhere, it's tough luck. So that's also something we have to look into pretty quickly.
Commander?
So even if we're sort of doing something in Rome, I'm going to have to look into a lot of other provinces as well, sort of get their food supplies up and running as well. So there's a lot there to keep in mind, really. In fact, I might actually want to wait for that one a bit. things running here. Alters it up some sheep. Cattle, grain and sheep sort of better in the provinces that actually have high fertility, and generally will keep some of it as the years progress. Whereas the lower ones, you basically want cattle since they're sort of more stable, less reliant on other bits. So, well, here, for example, food's not so much of an issue, it's just everything else which is an issue. That's just lovely. For example, here again, food. Problems, so we gotta sort of do what we can there.
By wits and words.
We'll probably have to bring in more priests to sort of try and deal with that as well. That's one of the bigger challenges ahead of it. That's basically stabilizing everything while basically getting stared down by a lot of angry barbarians. And we still got to assign someone here. So let's see, that is Tychonesis. There we go. Here we'll set him up. Africa. Breton Circus. And Breton Circus. I mean, sure, I want some other bits long down the road, but right now I need public order. Right here I don't need it. Well, actually I do. That's sort of what we're looking at there, sort of just trying to create a bit of stability. So there's there's him, but him we don't want to use. Again, he needs to be fighting to actually build up some influence.
Enjoy this quiet time.
Yeah.
It ends now. The storm is coming. A storm of blood to wash you away.
There we go. Massive assault on the borders of Rome. Not exactly the biggest garrison, though they are rather at sea. I mean, in theory, I could try and sort of hold them back here. They are Celts after all, but it is a sizable army, and yeah, I don't think that'll break out. But obviously, we need to bring out an army already here to deal with that. The Abdanians have quickly proven themselves to be a bunch of bastards. In this case, just decided to raid. That's
War!
fun.
A man's calling is war, not weaklings gossip.
Pips joining in as well, so basically all of, well, most of England is quickly getting on my back. Quadians charging in. Main army is not so strong, but the garrison is decent, so I know we should have a chance here. We have to, so let us fight for the glory of Rome. It's the hammers of Dawn. A lot of spearmen, a few axemen, some archers, skirmishers, and a bit of cavalry. I've got a mix of everything else. So again, not looking too grand there to defend from when it comes to that, but we'll have to make do. Legio 1 to Argetrix. Alright, just one assembled army there. Our Roman troops gloriously standing about. Got a bit of carry there to work with. So, check is basically how to do this.
Defensive positions!
Set up there.
Defensive testudo!
They shall guard the northern part there and basically just sort of hold them out there until they have to fall back. Here's the skirmish, will then lead out the wankers. It could also set up there. let's actually do that. Move our levies, armature, over there.
Sagittarii!
I'll stand about here. Let's fire there.
Yes,
Arrows.
Commander!
You should stand there.
Stand ready! Defensive testudo!
You shall fuck around here.
Libertadi! Defensive testudo! Cohorts!
And we shall form up a reserve element, ready to sort of hit them from the flank.
Pivot can wait!
Set them up properly.
Sagittarii! General! Ready!
We got basically 2 units of cohorts there. Ready to move where we need. Gonna assume nothing's gonna happen over there. And let's start the battle then. Got a barbarian horde moving in there. Germanic bands, Germanic brigands, Germanic levies. Lord, some of them aren't even wearing shirts. At least they're wearing pants.
Guards! Make ready!
There you go.
Doctors God,
Formed
give
up.
us strength! Sagittarii! Libertadi!
Okay, let's move over there. I mean, I have to go to the tower. The problem is, I'm a bit worried the skirmishers will begin firing straight into their backs there. Trying to just sort of set up there's a trap.
For the glory of God!
Got the axe moving over there, that's going to be pleasant.
Stand ready! Defensive testudo!
Crashing straight into the cohorts.
The enemy are ambushing us! Melee troops awaiting orders!
When I land to quickly pop their pilums, or javelins or whatever. I think it's later once I get sort of smaller things. Just firing a few shots into the flanks. Setting up to the defensive just to do it again. Just a few free kills there. Go. Ah, hit that back by the way. In case you just wanted to set up and decided to set up a really bad angle right there, just know what the skirmishers do. Just slaughtering their levies. Buying us a lot of time, which is exactly what we want.
Palatina guards! Scout!
Okay, moving up through there, there we go. There's spearmen basically shattered here by the levies armature. Not that combination. Get some cores there to stem up the tide. Flank in there. This is Limitani border guards. The Limitani was basically sort of the first line defense of the Roman Empire, basically citizen soldiers, sort of farmers, not their former soldiers, sort of meant to hold the line.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
You know, occasionally have them forced into sort of the regular army, in which case they'd be called pseudo-comitatenses, I think. But generally they're sort of more just to hold territory. Defend.
Scout and return.
Yeah, doing too poorly that the northern units there
Palatina
are
guards! Double
have seen
time!
better days.
Advance at
I have to
speed!
throw in
The double!
the Latina guards here.
Charge!
Line he is holding.
Palatina guards! Form a wall! The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
He won't get himself horribly killed. He's in a bit of trouble. You can see struggling.
Sagittarii! Libertadi!
Cavalry actually breaking under face there, and here the fight seems to be going rightish. Good, I guess. Things are breaking off. Good. There we go. See those damnable barbarians running. defend the walls of Rome. Don't catch their bows. Oh, here they're getting shattered. Oh, here the bands are getting wrecked by our Palatina guards, supported by a few Levi's Armatori. Palatina basically sort of were Palace guards initially, hence the name Palatina. Will thus lead to the word paladin, which of course has its own meaning. It has its own meaning now.
By your command.
Bit of fun on that. Sort of came about after the Praetorians were dissolved, and were then later replaced again by the Scholae. And Palatina basically just sort of came to mean an elite unit within the Roman army. There, Germanic nobles are finding out here. Got a lot of units there breaking off, which from Hunter done sort of shatter them completely. Moving in there to flank in. Their brigands there returning into the fight. Right, they are slowly falling apart here, though some of them are standing strong as well.
Scout equities!
Go!
Charge!
That's really good. Going against Rome. Dirty barbarians.
Scout equities!
Death and destruction.
Palatina guards! The general has been killed! Excellent!
There we go, general is dead, units are getting slaughtered.
This is your day!
Not the best victory, and the army won't be moving anytime soon. Condition of it, I would say we still got. So that should at least give us some time there.
I humbly propose this, in the hope that you will see the merit of closer ties with our people.
Sure. For now, anyways. There we go. Moving towards there, Segontium.
Get to it, men.
Since that army should feel be a bit better, sort of suited for it.
For battle.
So we'll fit that up there and then drag in some Limitani. That'll remain there for now, also rebuilding its elements, which are also not looking too good here. Setting up a couple of herds there. Food here is looking a bit grim. I think our regular rally fuel there to set up some farmland. And here it's looking alright-ish. Alright-ish. Just checking what we can sort of at least sort of minimize by looking into the food situation. Food here is alright, but we got other issues. Religion looking to be that here, so let's have some chapels to deal with that down the way. We're going to need another one here, I think, to sort of help keep that a bit in check as well.
Ready for battle.
So that's been slightly built up. We'll continue to move in here. We got a lot of nasties there, and Sirmium's looking to be besieged soon enough as well.
Commander.
There's a bit of work to be done there as well. Let's see if we can't do some things here diplomatically.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me. I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please. You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
I wonder if they might be keen on going to war with any of their friends. Right, they seem actually keen on going to war with the Abdanians, so... Alrighty, we bought ourselves some time there. Plus, they might become slightly better neighbours then.
The door is open.
Can we get an on
You
aggression
have
pact?
my attention. Now.
Nope. Geats, what were the Saxons? Would they be
Are
interested
you
in any of the
brave or
others, chaps?
foolish? Or just mad? Well,
Pits, perhaps? No? I mean, the reason I'm just sort of trying like that is occasionally they'll, you know, make a counter-offer, and that's slightly what I'm looking for. Just ever slightly. Langobards.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please.
Go. Another to sort of help deal with the Saxons. Slightly improving here thanks to trade. Jolly good. So, got a bit there to work with. And again, that should hopefully draw some fighting in here. And leave England a bit more manageable for me as well. I mean, it's going to come down, I think, to sort of just managing different enemies with each other. And hopefully setting up a few trade routes here and there. But so far, so decent. Still got governors I can set up now. So in fact, we need to set up an army. Striking again to Secontium. Again, there's not much I can do there. For the being annoying, but yeah.
Enjoy this quiet time. It ends now. The storm is coming. A storm of blood to wash you away.
And they got the elements. Bollocks. I was rather hoping they, you know, actually go to war with the ones I don't drag them into, but clearly that was not meant to be. So this is not going to be fun. So the borders of Rome being assailed there a bit. Might have to drag an army down from England already. But again, if the Caledonians can do the work there, it might not be necessary, I guess, to have two armies up there. Pulling back.
At your service.
Yeah, that should help a bit there. So,
Ready for orders.
right, we got the research done. Not going to upgrade that quite yet. In many cases, initially, a lot of those upgrades aren't really that much worth it anyway, so not exactly a huge deal. And just adds more upkeep at a time where I don't feel like I particularly
We
need it.
hunger for battle.
So,
At your command.
we can actually upgrade here and get ourselves some better troops. Which is good. They're a bit expensive. So what do you want up here in the north? Considering they are not very good versus range units, I'm rather leaning towards the skirmish arena and then getting a lot of funditores, which are going to be pretty good versus the Celts. Since they have very low armor, they're reliant on small shields, which mean versus ranged units, they're going to take a punishing beating. Let's actually set that up.
Commander,
I shall reinforce the army with a few extra cohorts, actually. We'll double that one down there again to help deal with the Swervy.
ready for battle.
Colonia Carabina will be main there. See if we can't get someone to attack the...
I have little gain in
Alaman.
wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
You're not liking our war with Alaman, though.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
Not going to be much use for that. Need someone a bit closer.
Come, come, let me hear your talk.
They're
I
great
warn
friends,
you.
damn it. Thuringians.
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not waste time, better spend it hunting.
Alright, they might just be what I need there. Bingo. Might not be a lot they're going to offer, but even a little could be it. And the Askers are heading towards those chaps, that's good.
At your command.
Heading down there towards
To
Siska.
your duties, men.
Shall remain there.
We hunger for battle. Soldiering. It's a good.
A few extra troops there. Mediolanum has troop recruitment there, so we'll set up army there under the command of the Emperor Flavius
Ready for
Honorius
orders.
Augustus.
Come fight with us.
We'll begin hiring troops for him as well. Caesarea setting up there. Alright. A priest here.
What do you wish of me? I would sit and read my scrolls a while.
I'm not really liking the look of that though. Going over there. This could be a problem as well.
At your command.
Throwing in some mercenaries.
March.
Eastern Roman Empire seems relatively stable, I guess, for the time being. Can I get the Ostrogoths to make peace? Not really particularly keen on fighting them.
God in heavens!
Nope. No chance there. No chance there.
Ready for battle.
Righto.
Ready for battle. Commander.
The army is almost ready. Ganargantorum, I'm not too worried it's going to get rushed immediately. Again, that's got a sizable garrison, so they're going to have to try really hard to take that. And Mesantia is basically a sort of fortified town, so that's not too worried. Octodurum is all the way back there, so again, not much to worry. Augusta Trevorum as well. Strong, so it's basically Colonia Agrippina here again, which at the front line is a bit worrisome, and thus I'm keeping a small army there just in case they're trying something there. But now, of course, I have to bring down the army all the way here to deal with that. I might bring in a few mercenaries just in case. No, won't be necessary. Trust in Roman troops, I guess. This one remain there for the time being. Alright. tell you. Circus. Jolly good. There's an attack. Happens next. They're going for Seguntium again. Bastards. Might have to bring an army in there to deal with that. I can't quite reach them easily. Alright, the Caledonians look like they might be up to something soon as well. And there we go, Ostrogoths going for Siskia. In my diplomatic maneuvers, I'm clearly having limited effect. Now they're going for Duracorum. Quickly need to stop them before they cause too much havoc there. Mining the northern realms of Rome. Yeah. It's usually a sign they're up to something when they begin raiding. Separatists. A lot of rebellions.
At your
It's
command.
lovely as well. Very encouraging. Except not.
Ready for orders.
Massive army there
Commander.
striking at the ball gates of Siskia.
We hunger for battle.
Small chance of holding as of hers.
We
And again, if I
hunger
move down
for
the other
battle.
arm to support, I might be able to drive them off. You could also have a few troops here. As levies.
Commander. At your command.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be trouble. That is for sure. That is very much for sure, and they're bloody expensive too. At the same time, they have a sizable army there.
Ready
Oh.
for battle.
There we go.
Make
What I'll
haste,
try and
men.
do is the following. Soon
You
have no
have further
artillery. We
orders?
will set up. Bollocks.
At your command. Commander.
Alright,
We hunger
plan
for
B.
battle. Ready
Work
for
two armies
orders.
close to each other and then sort of work together to overcome the enemy.
Ready for further orders.
That way ensuring
At
you can't
once.
be easily rushed
Is
off
that
there.
Commander. It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Setting up here. I mean, a cavalry might be an idea though. I'd rather feel like some better infantry.
Commander.
Alani horsemen and some Germanic bands. I think will serve well there.
We hunger for battle. You have further
So
orders?
that's going to be a big battle. I think we'll be saving that for the next episode.
At your command. To your duties, men.
I probably should have stopped right there as the turn began, as always again it's sort of just decide something. I'll probably have to go through a lot of those motions again in the next episode, I guess.
Ready for orders.
Sizable army, lots of net. Really good game saved, so never mind. Germanic levies, panics, Gothic warbands. We got a lot of them as well. This is going to be a bit of a nasty battle.
At your command.
Seeing as we got basically overall a larger army now, composed of large Roman troops, they do have a few extra chaps there thrown in for good measure. We should have a chance of overcoming the Ostrogothic army there and push them back next episode. And here we'll sort of strike through here, dealing with the Swabians with these two combined armies. We'll just keep one here until we figure out what the bloody hell they're up to. And hopefully we get the skirmisher range up. Plus, we gotta deal with these assholes too. We're thinking, oh hey, we're cool. No, you're not, you're dead meat. So there's a lot here to go with, and of course, the African area is sort of looking in, but it looks like they have risen up against their masters, these African separatists, interestingly enough. Yeah, they have risen up against the Gaetulians, who have actually then lost their realm.
Do
That's
not
impressive.
try my patience with a dull tongue. My torture
That might actually explain where
has
some
a
all
collection
our
of dullards parts.
money went. Income. So yeah, they're basically a new realm. Triple S, these chaps. Great job there, Aptomax Pride and Gadarat. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the legendary Western Roman Empire campaign. We're already facing a few struggles, but we'll turn things around. We'll retake it and put those barbarians in their place once we rebuild our armies a bit more. But worry not, it will happen, and they will be crushed. Roma Invicta. So thank you all, and if you enjoyed this, you know, remember to subscribe, like, share it with as many people as possible, and so on. This is Imperial Links, cheers, and see you all in another 2 days' time. Bye.